clearance was at. I said, where? She said, downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup. I can smell it.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
Man, that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you, and you know how optimistic and positive I am, but it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. And they're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Wolf in at the 3. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Curry kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Now the Bulls with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Now, here's Thompson after the miss from Stephen Curry. And the shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
And that one's good. Freak.
Yes, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's a screen. Gasol a screen. Rose dishes to Gasol. Rose against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Rose double teamed. Back to Gasol. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Second free throw, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Mirotic is checked in for Butler. Green, the pass to Bogut. Back to Green. Thompson right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Curry, no good. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. Trailing by 4. Gasol kicks to Mirotic. Cope covered by Bogut. Here's Cope. And the Bulls with another miss.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Cope. And it's sent back by Bogut. They get it back. And he gets the bucket. Here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. He feeds it to Green. Freak kicks to Bogut. Can't get it to fall.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And so here is Chicago. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And the Warriors miss again. Bulls trail by 3. Vasquez dishes to Livingston. A minute 50 left in the first. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Livingston. Mirotic has got his first points of the night. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Freak. Back to Curry. A floater. Here is Livingston. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. On the wing, it's Iguodala, guarded by Vasquez. Iguodala, the pass to Barnes. Azili kicks to Freak. Curry attacking. The baseline jumper goes down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Screen by Smith. Vasquez dishes to Gasol.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Wolf. Inside. Azili kicks to Barnes. They get the rebound. Azili can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Gasol. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vasquez. The Warriors pull it in. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Iguodala. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career.
You know, coming in.
You kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
You know, it's a great...
A completely new 5 on the floor. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They've got Pau Gasol. Jimmy Butler is out there with Mirotic. And there's Livingston. And it's Vasquez in at the 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Over to the wing. Gasol wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Iguodala wide open. And that misses. That would have put him up. Chicago leading. Right side, Butler. No one near him. And he hits the jumper for 2. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Here's Livingston. The 3. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd assist on the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago. Look at that jam! I mean, it's just beautiful.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. 3rd is Jimmy Butler. 4th, Klay Thompson.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Looney. Feeds it to Vasquez. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Vasquez has got 5 now.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Livingston passes to Mirotic. Here's Vasquez. Makes it off the glass. Vasquez has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Chicago leading by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler attacking. Excellent D there from Wolf.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Misses the 3. Here is Livingston. Pass to Butler from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Bulls leading by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Josh Smith. And Josh, what was the key to how well this team played offensively during that first half?
Just the way we ran our offense. We weren't lethargic. We ran it with great pace. We found the open man. We were sharing the basketball. Got to move from side to side and got some easy buckets.
Josh, plenty of elements there for a good offensive game. Thanks for the time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. Second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Wolf in at the 3. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Outside Rose. Dishes it to Butler. Three-pointer. Snell. That's good. Snell's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Rose against Curry. Pulls it up. No luck. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Rose. Here's Cope. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 9. Gasol with the steal. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Snell dishes to Gasol. Green with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Wolf. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Snell. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ring shot on the way, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Steph checked in for Pau Gasol. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Chalmers comes in for Steph Curry. Here's Snell, defended by Wolf. 6 to shoot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's good. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Bulls in second.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Chicago leading by 8. Screen by Smith. Rose passes to Smith. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
They get a hand on it. Rose kicks to Smith. Here's Cope. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Freak kicks to Thompson. Chalmers against Rose. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The open jump shot off the mark. The Bulls leading by 12. Passes it to Smith. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Rose with the ball. He's got 12. Mirotic's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Freak kicks to Thompson. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The dish to Mirotic. There's the pick. Fires for 3, and there's Vasquez on the assist from Mirotic. Mirotic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors trail by 12. Freak kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Freak. To the middle. And that one's good. Barnes.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Livingston passes to Vasquez. Mirotic has a wide-open look. Offensive rebound. Here's Cope, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 5 seconds left to play in the 3rd. 2 on the clock, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Wolf. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter, just moments away now as we welcome you back. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Warriors also making a change. Freaks checked in. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Smith. And it's Mirotic in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Mirotic gets the bucket.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Warriors trail by 9. To the middle, here's Bogut, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Kicks it to Mirotic. Shot from 16. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. The Bulls leading by 7. Double team on Rose. Gasol dishes to Butler. Back to Gasol. Butler up top. 5 to shoot. Rose goes in. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And stolen by Butler. He kicks the Rose. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, covered by Bogut. That's good. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Chicago.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Rose. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 9 rebounds, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Chicago. Livingston comes in for Rose. Here is Livingston, defended by Chalmers. Now the feed to Snell. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time now to go courtside as we send Joe to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Pal, this win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.
We saw Rose explode tonight. His dual threat ability, being able to score or pass equally well, man, that puts him on another level.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end.
A lovely night here in San Francisco. The San Francisco Bay Area, our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. We take a look at the Warriors. Well, they didn't have the success they hoped for on their recent road trip, but now is the time to regroup for a win with the help of their tremendous fans.
They're starting a homestand here, a short one it is, Kevin, but nonetheless, it's important to get off to a good start.
It is. They'll be looking to get a few wins under their belt here at home before they have to go back out on the road.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there with Monroe. And it's Rivers in at the point guard.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Freak kicks to Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Rivers passes to Henson. Rivers kicks to Monroe. The 17-footer. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Thompson outside. There's the dish to Curry. And a wide-open look for Freak. From outside, off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Bulls.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Thompson dishes to Freak. Pass to Bogut. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One shot.
Shooting for Golden State.
One shot.
Klay Thompson. With one.
That free throw good from Thompson. Just about 2 minutes. Into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thompson against Rivers. Kicks it to Middleton. There's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry passes to Wolf. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Rivers kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low, Henson. Draymond Green with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Rivers dishes to Antetokounmpo. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Fires from the corner. Curry can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Wolf. Doubled by Wolf. And the Bucks with possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rivers. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Chalmers in for Curry.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And Parker, here we go. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Parker's got his first bucket of the night. The Warriors leading. There's the pick. Iguodala outside. A 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Freak with it. He's against Parker, and it's Freak missing.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Now Rivers. He had 31 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Iguodala, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rivers kicks to Parker. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the pass to Rivers. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Wolf. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Stolen by Robinson. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Parker.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Iguodala. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Rivers against Chalmers. And there's the feet to Robinson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Thomas Robinson. At the line for two.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Freak. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago. Here's Parker. Finished off the break. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Second quarter just getting set to start. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Freak, and it's Villar in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He picked up 18 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Antetokounmpo passes to Rivers. Great tee that time from Green.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponent when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Curry, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he gets it to go. Warriors trail by 4. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 11.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
They double him with Freak. Monroe with it, out-defended by Freak. The drive by Monroe. That's good. He has 5.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Curry dishes to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Henson. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry kicks to Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Henson. Down low. Here's Monroe. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Pulls up on the wing, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
The Bucks trail. Rivers with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Monroe, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Different look here for the Warriors. And a pretty tight look.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. To begin with, we're shooting the ball at a very good percentage. And the way to keep that going is to continue to work the ball around and find good looks, open looks. Don't get away from that. I'll give you a compliment though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
On the court for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with John Henson, and it's Rivers in at the point. Here's Wolf, and that one is hammered home.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Middleton. Green with the block. Passes it to Wolf. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Rivers. Henson sets a screen for Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wolf. Curry's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Wolf, and that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And again, the Bucks miss.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Tries from 10. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 6 points for Steph Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, Antetokounmpo on this one. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
For Milwaukee, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post, rotate over, and make your presence felt.
7 rebounds.
The teams are soft.
Assists, and he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Rivers against Curry. Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Freak throws it down.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Here's Rivers. The Warriors making the shot. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. He hits it from 9. Monroe's got his second basket of the night. Warriors leading by 8. Wolf passes to Green. Green with a screen for Curry. Here's Wolf. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Freak.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here is Monroe. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Henson, count that one.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. On the wing, Thompson. Green with a screen on Middleton. Thompson dishes to Green. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 8. Rivers gets to Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's blocked. Now here's Curry. He has 6. Wolf passes to Bogut. Left side Curry goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He kicks to Rivers. Feeds it to Middleton. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Freak with the ball. Curry with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Monroe wide open, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Open shot. Thompson gets a very good look and converts. Thompson's got 15 points.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Screen by Monroe. Dishes to Middleton. To the left wing. And Monroe kicks to Middleton. Back to Monroe. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Stolen by Rivers. No luck.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Wolf, he's in at small forward. Chalmers is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Azili in at the 5, roaming the paint. 5 on the clock. Goes up to the stripe. And no good as it rattles out. Bucks trail by 11. Rivers dishes to Caldwell Pope. Parker inside, defended by Chalmers. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Chalmers passes to Wolf. Golden State moving the ball around. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Rivers kicks to Sanders. And good on the basket. Book it. Sanders has got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. The shot releases from the wing and drills it. Chalmers has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Freak. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. That is good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third first, the team's first.
Warriors leading by 11. Freak dishes to Barnes. Freak kicks to Curry. Pass to Freak. He feeds it to Barnes. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter. Bucks trail by 13. And here's Rivers. And the layup falls.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Festus. 1:06 left in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. got to be a good feeling getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the Bucks.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. .23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo for 3. Middleton. Thompson with the rebound. Freak dishes to Bogut. Curry kicks to Freak. Inside. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, Good win.
Steph in a big win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
Distributing the ball might not be his #1 duty, but tonight he was very creative. He nearly got double digits in assists. You have to love how alert he was and aware he was of his surroundings. So many of his passes led to high-quality shots.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.